Hello and welcome to Stand Up for Jehovah. Now, do you know that it was exactly, well, not quite exactly, it was almost 1 year ago today that I started doing my Stand Up for Jehovah videos. It was on January the 1st, 2014, and I promised myself that I would learn how to make videos and how to upload videos and how to have a YouTube channel. And in the background was a Christmas tree, which I was very proud of. And so this is a Christmas edition of Stand Up for Jehovah. And I'm going to take you on a tour of my house to show you all my Christmas things. So this in the background is my children's Christmas tree. Because it's full of shitty, colourful baubles that are really quite crass and disgusting. But through here in the kitchen is my adult's Christmas tree. It's not covered with chocolate penises, no. It's a beautiful grown-up Christmas tree covered in glass baubles and beautiful silver lights, and I love it. I actually have a third Christmas tree because I bought a live Christmas tree that I put in a pot outside, but it's a little bit small and I think I ought to decorate it, otherwise it will feel sad and missed out. Now here's not a Christmas tree, it's a tree I have in the house all the time, but I've just decorated it. Okay, here is the advent calendar that I made for my children. And it's pinned to the wall, and every Christmas tree that's built into a huge Christmas tree has two massive chocolates safety pinned onto it. And my little boy who's 7, oh, can you see the two baubles? Look. Well, it's written backwards, right? Eol Hook and Fesodge. That's my two children, and the dates of their birth on two Christmas baubles, and they come out every year. And Eoch and Fesodge, I've promised them that I'll make them one of these advent calendars to take with them when they leave home. And then over here is the Christmas bunting that I made. Can you see that? Christmas bunting. Actually, it's very not Christmassy because I went to a friend's wedding and she had all purple and orange bunting that her mother-in-law had made. I thought it was gorgeous, so I've made Christmas bunting. And there's my little decoration there that hangs down the side of the door that comes out every year. And I love Christmas. There's the Christmas tree in the mirror. There's a Christmas card that Joseph made at school, bless him, because he's 7. And that's what you do when you're little. And I remember back to my Christmas days as a child, as a Jehovah's Witness, and basically you had a little pat line where you had to say, I can't celebrate Christmas, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. And every year we were subjected to these fucking miserable nanny-goating articles that said things like, what are the true origins of Christmas? And is Christmas a truly Christian festival? And you know what? I just thought, oh, fucking hell. Does it matter? Do I care? Really? It's like telling a joke and then explaining the joke so it kills it, isn't it? You're not allowed to enjoy anything, especially not Christmas. Do you remember going out on field service and on Christmas morning, we're so spiritual, we're going to knock people's doors on Christmas morning when they're opening their satanic presents. Oh my God. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, we've just come to tell you that Christmas is a bag of shite and you shouldn't be celebrating it. And the people were also nice to be like, oh, all right, happy Christmas, love. Would you like a minced tart? And I'm like, yes, I'd really like a minced tart. And then I'd look and I'd be with an adult. No, I don't believe in minced tarts. What do you mean you don't believe in minced tarts? What, you don't believe they exist? Well, clearly they exist because you have them, but I don't believe in eating them. What, you never eat minced tarts? Well, I eat minced tarts 364 days of the year, just not this day. Boy, that's weird. So I had a look through the magazines, and there were some hideous articles, some bloody nanny-goating, fear-inducing whines about Christmas and how it was all pagan. And there was one smug article about how Cromwell's Parliament had banned Christmas outright in 1652. And I'm thinking, I bet the governing body just wished they lived in 1652 so that they could burn people and ban Christmas and ban tight pants. And actually, wasn't it all tight pants then? Because didn't they not wear underpants? They just wore those like stocking things that wrapped round them. And anyway, I don't know. And then there was another article about how the Puritans had banned Christmas between 1659 and 1681. And you're thinking, yeah, I bet it was a right fucking barrel of laughs in America in between 1659 and 1681 in the Massachusetts Bay Colony, where they all walked around with faces like fucking slapped arses banning Christmas. And all the kids were like, oh no, Daddy, honestly, I don't want a Christmas present. Anyway, look, I know Jesus wasn't born on Christmas Day. I know that. I know the Tooth Fairy doesn't exist. I know all sorts of things, but it doesn't stop me being enjoyable about things. The other argument that they use against Christmas is this one in a wonderful article, Watching the World. It says, about 20% of divorce proceedings in Australia are begun the night after Christmas. What? That's your argument against Christmas? In some godforsaken island that the Great British Empire used to send their bread thieves to, 20% of people get divorced, so we can't fucking enjoy Christmas. That's the best you can come up with. Australia? We don't even get any news about Australia. They don't even have a Reuters correspondent there. What are you on about? 20% of oh dear God, who cares? And the thing is, if you're going to use that argument, are you going to ban the full moon as well? About a third of the crimes in New York City are committed on the night of a full moon because everybody are lunatics. So what, you're going to not believe in full? Oh, I don't believe in full moons. Oh, sorry, miss, I can't come to school today because I don't believe in full moons because a third of the crimes in New York City are committed on a full moon. What? That's not an argument. That's just a Guinness Book of World Record fact. It's weird. Sorry, I'm ranting a bit here, aren't I? So anyway, Christmas. I'm an atheist. I don't care that it's about Jeebus. It's not about Jeebus to me. It's about trees and trees and trees and calendars and chocolates and presents. If birthdays were about trees and presents and chocolates and lights, then I'd be into birthdays. If I don't know, Father's Day had decorations with it, then I'd be into that. I like Christmas because it's quite pretty. Now, I worked at a school once where we had a head teacher, and because he was a proper lazy fucker, every assembly, a whole school assembly, which was about once a term, he used to come in and he had some bloody diary, and basically he just used to read, it's World Toilet Day, or it's World Give a Turkey a Walnut Day, or it's World Children Who Have a Squinty Eye Day. Well, he just used to read out every assembly what the days were, and I'm just wondering if the Jehovah's Witnesses go, oh, I don't believe in World Turkey Day. Oh, I don't believe in World Toilet Day. Now, I know World Toilet Day is a real one because we did it in our school the other week. And I've got to tell you a classic fact about World fucking Toilet Day. I worked at a school once, and one of the heads of year, she was absolutely lovely, I adored her, and she went into a school assembly. She didn't tell him it was World Toilet Day, which does exist. That's the point of this story. She went into assembly and she said, well, I need to tell you that because of a shortage of water, you won't be allowed to use any of the toilets in school anymore. And the whole assembly went, she went, no, she goes, it's okay. There's going to be porta cabins out on the school field. Portaloos out on the school field. You're only going to be allowed to go once a day. She said, And if you need a poo, you'll only be allowed 2 sheets of toilet paper. And I kid you not, the whole school nearly rioted because they totally believed it. And when in the staff room later, she went, "Oh, I think that backfired a bit." So anyway, World Toilet Day exists. Okay, because I've witnessed it. But I'm guessing if I was still a Jehovah's Witness, there'd be a reason why World Toilet Day was pagan. Well, pagans used to take a shit, you know. So World Toilet Day's pagan. We're not allowed to celebrate it. But are we allowed to poo? No, we're not allowed to poo because that's pagan. Pooing's pagan. The pagans pooed. Pagans pooed? Shit! Yes, indeed. You can't poo and you can't wee because that's what pagans did. What can you do then? You can sweat righteously. You can sweat righteously. Oh, please, God, let me write awake magazines. I so deserve to write those bad boys. I've got such good ones. Anyway, happy Christmas, even if you're an atheist. And well, and thank you for listening to Stand Up for Jehovah.